The Idaho Department of Correction has made significant progress in procuring equipment to sanitize facilities, offices, and external resources. As a result, your workplace has been provided our newest resource in managing the sanitation process. The Emist Epix 360 True Electrostatic Disinfectant Sprayer will prove invaluable for sanitizing areas that are more restrictive or have concerns regarding sensitive equipment. The incorporated technology is specifically designed to cover work areas that cannot be saturated due to sensitive electronic equipment, limited or restricted accessibility, or confined spaces that limit use of other systems. The following video details operational procedures for the Emist Epix 360 sprayer, specifically for use by Idaho Department of Corrections staff. The following are some general safety precautions you should consider before operating the Emist Epix 360. You should check the equipment daily and replace any damaged or worn parts. Only use water-based solvents to clean equipment or parts. Many solvents can degrade the plastic parts and cause them to fail. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment. It is recommended to wear fully enclosed eye protection, such as goggles. Warning: each chemical, such as a disinfectant, has a unique set of hazards and needs to be handled properly to ensure safety. Please refer to the manufacturer's SDS for the chemical you intend to use to ensure compatibility and special application instructions, if applicable. Warning: stop operation immediately if static sparking occurs or if you feel shock. Do not continue use of sprayer until you have identified and corrected the issue. Warning: do not use the Emist Epix 360 sprayer if you have a pacemaker or implantable cardioverter defibrillator, or ICD. Note: every workplace has a designated location where you can check out the Emist Epix 360 sprayer and sanitizing solution. While being checked out, please notate the area you intend to sanitize, along with the name of the operator and date. This log serves as a sanitation report for tracking purposes. It is important to open the case with care. In the center of each latch, there is a tab. Depress the tab and carefully unlatch the case. Being careful with the latches will ensure the case opens and closes correctly and will extend the life of the equipment. Now that you have opened the case, it is time to inspect all the contents for any damage or missing parts. Here is a detailed list of what should be included in the kit, beginning with a durable storage case. 1 electrostatic sprayer, 1 tank, 5 tank liners, 1 tank cap assembly, 1 tank cap cover and washer, 2 14.4 volt batteries, and 1 battery charger. Please check all parts to make sure they are not damaged and are in operable condition before use. Now that you have inventoried your kit, plug in and charge your batteries. The power indicator should show 3 bars and a solid red light tells you the battery is fully charged. With a fully charged battery, it's time to assemble your sprayer for use. Carefully remove the sprayer, being mindful not to put unnecessary pressure on its parts. The tank assembly has a latch on the rear. Gently pull it back and remove the tank. Please be gentle when removing the tank. The latch is made of plastic and is vulnerable to unnecessary pressure. Gently lift the reservoir up away from the seated housing, using gentle side-to-side motion to free it from the frame of the sprayer. Next, you will open the tank. Put the washer on the liner, roll up the liner, insert it into the tank until the washer fits flush to the tank. Then blow air into the tank liner to ensure that it is fully expanded inside the tank. This allows you to fully fill the reservoir with your intended product. Next, you will gently screw the tank cap and filter back onto the tank until the cap locks into place. Do not force the cap beyond the threaded stoppers. Please handle this step carefully. Put the tank cap cover on and lock the tank back onto the sprayer body, reversing the removal process discussed previously. The battery slides easily onto the bottom of the sprayer and clicks when it seats properly. Evaluate the area you plan to sanitize and identify the most appropriate process to complete it before spraying begins. You should spray away from windows, computer screens, and televisions. If you do inadvertently spray one of those, wipe it down so as not to leave a film or fog. Make sure the areas you are spraying are properly protected, clean of dirt, debris, or loose objects. Always start from the farthest point away from doorways, working your way out of the room, vehicle, or area. This will help prevent cross-contamination of sprayed area by walking or touching sprayed surfaces. When spraying a car, spray away from the targeted area to prime the sprayer pump to prevent pooling and to get a uniform spray pattern. Consider wind direction to avoid unwanted contamination. Do not stop and start the fogger, as pooling will reoccur. Spray in a figure 8 pattern, starting at the far end of the front or back seat to work your way out of the vehicle. When spraying a transport bus, use the same steps. Be aware of your surroundings and walk your way backwards out of the bus, keeping the spray away from the windows and camera lenses. Give ample time for areas to dry before returning to use. Here are some more common areas you may find easier to sanitize by spraying. Conference rooms, gym equipment, unit or facility control centers, key control stations, tools or shadow boxes, office space, and hospital bags, just to list a few. Once you have finished the task, it is good practice to empty and flush out the sprayer with water. Flush 4 ounces of water through the sprayer for at least 15 seconds. Remove the tank reservoir and battery. Store the tank reservoir in a clean, dry place, not on the sprayer, so there is no leaking of fluids onto the battery or the case. Close the case with care, pushing the tabs in before securing the latch. Once you have finished the described tasks, return the sprayer to the equipment administrator or secure storage location. Then ensure proper documentation has been completed detailing the work you have just done. Together, we can make for a safer environment for all of us here at the Idaho Department of Correction by using the Emist Epix 360 sprayer. Remember, stay safe, mask up, and thank you.